Sarah, this is Curaleaf's fourth location in Connecticut, and everything behind those doors behind me was grown here in Connecticut. There are separate doors for medical patients and separate doors for recreational patients. But as this company celebrates an opening here today, advocates gathered at the Capitol to push for more changes to Connecticut's cannabis industry.
Lock them up, it's time to let them out.
Yeah. Connecticut's recreational marijuana market opened in January, garnering $2 million in sales in its first week alone. The state is slated to make $5 billion in the first 10 years. In January, Governor Ned Lamont announced that Connecticut would erase cannabis-related convictions in more than 40,000 cases. But advocates say that only involved sentences already served. Now there's a push to bring back a so-called social equity measure initially in that original bill that legalized this industry. The Judiciary Committee holding a public hearing for a bill that would reconsider sentences for people behind bars for marijuana activity and drop pending prosecutions. Advocates say that the law as it stands is helping some people get rich, but not helping resolve the injustices created by the war on drugs that can make gainful employment very difficult for those with sentences. Now, the proposal would also allow operators to employ experienced people with records, something that one social equity applicant says he cannot do right now.
Anybody who was convicted or arrested or that runs around that has something that says they have cannabis on their record, I realistically want to interview them and see where I can put them in my business. Who else better to sell weed than a guy that was selling weed?
We have a grand opening celebration this Friday on the 3rd. It's going to be from 11 to 5. We'll have music and we'll have food trucks that are outside.
Now, most of the patients here today were existing medical patients, and the reason Curaleaf is pushing a party on Friday is because they actually couldn't advertise for recreational patients until they opened with this license. So they do expect more patients to roll through here on Friday. In Hartford, I'm Samaya Hernandez, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.